are going live. Okay. We are live. Okay, we are live. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check if we are live.
10 seconds. We're
I
there.
have to go on my profile. We are live, people. Hi to everyone. I see that we are live. Hi to everyone. We are here with I'm Ada from PoisonedRock, and of course you all know her. She's Leather.
Hi guys.
So I just want to be sure that we are online because I want to be sure.
Live.
If someone else see us. Okay. Oh, thanks. We are live. Someone told that. Thank you, John. Okay, so we can just start. Before starting, how are you, Leather? I was going to things in San Francisco.
Well, I'm not in San Francisco. I'm actually across the Golden Gate Bridge in Marin County. It's great. It's a dark, cloudy, rainy day, and I'm talking to you about music. So it's a good day. It's a good day.
Yeah. So we're here for speaking about the 13th anniversary of For Those Who Dare. I mean, it's a huge goal.
Yeah.
I mean, you achieved so much. So what are you feeling about it, Leather?
Well, it's hard to believe. Some days it feels like it's 30 years, and some days it feels like it's yesterday. I think the most incredible thing that I feel is that all of you still listen to the record, and I thank all of you for keeping this alive. It was a big record for us, and again, that you guys have kept it alive. I think about the tour, and that was my first video, and great memories. And again, I'm glad that you're allowing the reintroduction. And as you probably know, this release is the original mix.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but we Road Racer, they were called Road Racer at the time, I think now Road Runner. They changed the mix, and it wasn't something that Chastain wanted to do, but labels sometimes make you do things. So anyway, this is a much better mix. They put it on the video and the new record, so it sounds killer. I'm really happy with it now.
And it's better because it's like, I mean, like listening to the original tape.
Yeah. Back in the days, you're too young to know about tape, Ada, but we used to record.
Yeah, but I remember from my dad's period. But the tape, I used to listen to the tape. I used to listen it. Hi, people from Germany. Hi, Andrew. There are people from maybe
Love you, Germany. I'm trying to get back to Germany. I was trying to get back to Germany.
Moving forward, how can you tell us how was your first meeting with Chastain? How did you get in touch with?
I was actually just talking to him about that. And what happened was, when I moved to San Francisco, I became really good friends with Mike Varney from Shrapnel Records, just because back in those days it was different. Everybody that were in bands, it was actually a very small community in San Francisco, so we would always run into each other. Everyone would come to your shows. Back then, labels and management used to go to clubs to find people, is what they did. So my band was called Rude Girl. So I met Michael Varney.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, I became really good friends with him and his wife.
There is one Thiago.
And then, so I just stayed friends with him. And he kind of was always around for the Rude Girl project. And, Mike Varney was the guitar guy. He found all the shredders back then. So he knew David. Yes. When Rude Girl fell apart, he said, I have an idea. So, and again, Ada, you probably don't remember, but Chastain sent me a cassette tape with 3 songs on it. And I went into someone's bedroom on a 4-track, and I recorded them, and he liked it. And we had a few conversations on the phone, but him and I were going, I don't know, how the hell did we meet? And then I actually met him up in Katati, where we did Mystery of Illusion. I met him at the studio.
Wow.
And I mean, it was pretty, it's pretty, I don't remember anything unusual about it. He's really mellow. He made the comment that said that I was pretty intimidating at that point in my life. But no, we fit musically right away. But I met him through Michael Varney from Shrapnel Records. Yeah.
And I was working with them, especially for those who dare. I mean, because we are here for this.
Yes.
I was working with them. going through the songwriting of the album? I went through it. How was it? And especially making also
Well,
the video.
well, the video was killer. I was like, oh my god! It was the first time I had actually had hair and makeup, and the video was fun. Videos are really long and tedious, but I love doing stuff like that. And as far as the record, I mean, you have to understand, Chastain wrote everything. So he would write songs, present them to me. We would talk about it, and then we would go record them. We really got into a routine. He would give me an idea for a melody, and then I would just go in there and kill it. So it was really like a machine at that point. We had worked together for so long. And by
Yeah.
then we were really fast. And I didn't have the luxury of a lot of days in the studio. I mean, I used to go and rip out these songs, like 4 or 5 hours. So it was a different
And
time.
that's amazing. And of course, you had an amazing friendship with David.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Him and I are polar opposites, but musically we work. Yes.
Yes, and there is someone in the comment that asked you how many times you're training your voice all day. Tiago De Morris.
Hi, Thiago. It depends. When I know that I have, I have to record something in like 14 days. So basically, I work out. Sometimes I just sing. I'll sing a record of mine, a record of Dio's. I sing it at a really low volume, like I'm talking to you, which is all you have to do. You don't have to kill it when you rehearse. I drink
Yes.
shitloads of water, and maybe an hour a day, if that. Sometimes I don't even do anything.
Yes, and back then to that period, how was the music scenario, the scene, the gigs, hanging out? Tell me like something
Oh,
about the
oh.
was being, of course, through a female side way of
Well,
seeing, of course.
I have never been I always took it really, really seriously. I was never a partier on the road. I was never sleeping around on the road. Um, the only thing I remember about the 80s that was really important to me was that you had to, and you still, but no, it's different now, that I knew that I had to work for respect, and I knew that I could sing. I never had an insecurity about that, but I always kept everything really professional. And a lot of times you made me think of this, Ada. I used to help the crew. I like to help the crew.
Yes,
So I
of
used to
course.
walk in with Chastain's guitars a lot, and I would hear people go, "Oh God,
All
look
the
who's coming!
time
Look,
women
look!"
do these things.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh look, 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 look! They have a female roadie," and I would just look at them, and then I would go sound check. So,
Yeah,
I would
female
just say,
body.
just give me a microphone, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I never had any bad experience about being a woman. But now I realize that Chastain protected me against a lot of that. There were gigs that we didn't get. But back then I didn't know it. I didn't care. I was in my own little world. I never experienced
Yeah.
it personally because when people heard me sing, nobody fucked with me. I mean, seriously, I did my job and people were like, okay, cool. Yeah.
But it's the best things, of course, because you keep your integrity. As I always told you, keep your integrity, and this
Yeah.
is
Well,
something
and
really.
again, we've had this conversation. It's really just who I am. If I was
Yes.
this sexual being, like a lot of chicks that are out now, if that's who you are, that's cool. But to me, it would be so fake. I'm a tomboy.
For sure.
It works.
And I mean, it's the best thing. I mean, you have to be woman, like being independent, strong. This is what
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
there is an amazing questions for me to ask you, and because I know that you were very close with him. How was your friendship with the only and the one Ronnie James Dio?
Yeah.
Which is
Ronnie.
the most amazing things that you remember about him and the
Well,
friendship with him?
he yeah, I think about the first time that I met him, and again, the cassettes from Rude Girl. I was on the bus with him, his bus, and I hadn't met him at the time, and I walked on the bus with my band member Sandy, I believe, and he was listening to it, and he said something like, "Who's this? Is that you?" And I said, "Yeah, hi." And I was like, I was in my early 20s, and he just started talking to me, just like an equal. It was unbelievable. We just talked about voice and blah blah blah, and he was just funny and he was magical. And to me, that he just had the halo. And that I said to him, something in this life off Shockwaves. I
Yeah.
wrote about him because I remember saying to him as I started to calm down, do you realize what you do for people? Do you realize the energy that you fucking put out, you know?
Yes,
And
and
he said,
someone said this on the comments. I love your energy.
and he, thank you. And he said to me, it's something that you will acquire when it'll come. Keep singing, you will find it. So that's where something in this life came from him. But, and I mean, it's not like I saw him that much. I would definitely go to a couple of shows a year around here. Always got backstage. Oh, and it's true what people say. He always remembered you. He'd remember the name of your dog. He remembered the name of my boyfriend at the time. Just magical. And he'd be hanging out like us. He was always drinking a beer, and then he would just go out on stage and fucking kill. I mean,
Yes, it was
I just
amazing.
literally, I just wanted to be in the same room with him all the time. He was my reason for singing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was your musical inspiration, like I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, he was really it for me. Yeah.
Yes, someone said leather. I know how much Dio means to you. Have you ever considered doing a Dio cover? And which one would you choose?
No, I will never do a Dio cover. Never say never. I know I'm asked all the time. And again, it's something inside of me. I can't do Dio. I actually did it one time in a studio back down in LA when I was trying to get back into it, and somebody released it. I was pissed. I can't add anything to what Dio does.
Yeah.
And I think maybe because it's expected, it would be sacrilege to me. I can't do Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah,
I probably couldn't even get through a song. I would start bawling, but it would be sacrilege to me. And again, thank you. I am asked all the time, but no.
There is Eric online. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
So, moving forward, after speaking about the great Ronnie, do you do other work with Chastain? We know that in the next month will be another anniversary. And can you tell something about it? Which is this record that will be also an
It's Mr. Evolution, I think, right? The first
yeah.
one. Oh, my favorite. That record. Again, I was really green, had no idea what I was doing, and I can remember I would learn the melodies, and then I would go into the studio, and David and Steve Fontano, who did these records, and Peter Marino from Cacophony and Le Mans, would just change the whole motherfucking thing. And I was brutal back then. I would throw stuff and go, fuck you. So that was really scary for me. It was my first time in a studio. David working with fucking Mike Varney from Shrapnel and these big guys. I was freaked. So when that record came out, of course, with the horrible 80s production, we're all in the big sound cave, right? In the wind tunnel. But I think that record fucking kicks ass. When I heard Night of the Gods, and I was like, motherfucker, that is me. So proud of that record. So raw. It's so
But of course, now we want to know who is Leather, of course, because we spoke about
that's the question.
Who is Leather?
That's the question I was going. Nobody has ever asked me that before. I was talking to Vinny, my guitar player. Vinny texts about this. I am extremely hyper, extremely unorganized. I thrive on metal music, although I don't always participate in it. I never stop in my mind. I love nature. As I talk to you, I just want to be in Germany with the dark and the wind and the rain and the cold.
Yeah.
I'm really happy at this point in my life. I'm so happy. So I always say to young people, oh God, relax. It just gets better and better and better. Yes. I'm a crazy metalhead, I guess. I'm a loner. I only surround myself with a few people, and those are people that I will fucking love forever. If I feel you, I feel you all the time. But that question threw me. I'm like, ah!
You didn't expect that. Of course.
Nobody's ever asked me that, but I'm crazy. I'm a crazy.
I did it. I did one question that no one ever did to you.
Yeah. I was going to everybody, holy shit, I don't know who I am. Listen to a record. I don't know.
So now which is your best concert gigs ever? I mean, that one that you were like guest, and then the other one that you were like the fan. So
You
being
know,
on
I was thinking about this too. Of course, the first time I saw, actually, no, Lock Up the Wolves with fucking Dio. I saw him at Mountain View down here. 20,000, just insane. But you know what comes to my head? And also, I saw King Diamond when the
wow.
Chastain drummer John-Luc Barrett was playing with King Diamond here in the city. I'm sorry, I don't remember the record. But what really comes to mind is I was up here with a friend one time, and it was their birthday, I think. And I would have never gone to this show, but because it was their favorite, I went to see Sting and Peter Gabriel. And I got
Wow.
seats right on the side. It blew my motherfucking mind how good they were and how actually heavy they were with keyboards. Insane. Let's see, who else have I seen that blew my mind? Well, nobody really blows my mind like Dio. Of course, I saw Hurt when I was younger. Fucking Annie coming out on stage when I was like in 8th grade, going, "What the fuck is this?" You know, that was our first. Well, you're a lot younger than me, but that was my first. Somebody turned me on to that record when I was in 8th grade because I had started singing kind of in church. It was my brother's friend, and he handed this to me, and he goes, "This is what you can do. This is what you can be." And I was like listening to freaking Dreamboat Annie and Barracuda, going, "Wow." Fleetwood Mac. I went to see Stevie Nicks one time. Mother of God. I mean,
She's amazing. She's amazing,
she
Steven.
is so powerful, and she's cool.
Yeah.
Well, she's the
Yes.
witch, right? She's always doing that.
Yes. Yes.
When we were
And
in college, everybody wanted to be Stevie. We were all dressing up like her and had all the scarves.
so, if I'm not wrong, you did a cover of Barracuda.
I did. I
Yeah.
didn't want to. I'm sorry.
And it was amazing. No, I met her through you.
Really?
Yeah, through your song, because I love that version. But sometimes someone told me this is a cover, and I just go back to the heart. But now they are amazing.
I don't remember how that came to be. Again, that was when we were on the major label. And we used to play covers once in a while. I can remember we did War Pigs one time, and just for fun. But I don't remember how that came about. It's just one day we had to do this. We did it in like 10 minutes. And I wanted to, of course, do it really crazy, fucking dirty.
But
hey, I don't know if that's even on the re-release. I don't even know if they put it on the 30th anniversary. I don't know the. Oh, I think they did. Because I don't like it. David doesn't like it. Again, it was something that we were asked to do. And I always loved Annie. Why they thought I had to do a girl cover, I don't know. But love the song, not necessarily my version. But.
Yes. I don't know if you saw that in some, maybe it was the last week that they had this on American television was like streaming this. There was this cooperation between Malmsteen, Nuno Bettencourt, Hurt.
No, I didn't see
it. Was amazing. They played. You can see Zach Wild, Steve Vai, all these guitarists, and also her playing Barracuda with the son of John Lennon. It was fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me go back. You know who I saw last year that blew my fucking mind? Battle Beast. Is that the name of the girl that wears the things on her head? Battle Beast. Isn't that them? They're from.
No, I don't know them. If they are a woman.
And again, I went to the show because I know Danny Shipman. He has a metal television show here. He's my friend. He always gets me into these shows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name is Nora. Battle Beast, and they kind of do like this Viking rock where she kind of dresses. You would love the way she dresses. Blew my mind. She is incredible.
It's amazing. But of course, you've been playing with Chastain, but also you started a solo career. So the first, I think the first release is Shockwaves. So speaking about Shockwaves, what can you say about Shockwaves?
Shockwaves wasn't really it wasn't much of a stretch from Chastain for sure. But that was, and again, that was offered to me. Road Racer just wanted the Chastain record, so they were just tugging and pulling and doing whatever they could to get Chastain. So I think they offered us that, and I was always complaining to Chastain, as he tells me, but I believe him, that I wasn't getting enough press. I mean, I was always so sick of all the chicks and the press and not me, you know, because they were all hot and sexy. And again, I was the sneaker spandex girl. So that got offered to me, and it was exciting to me because it was the first time I had ever actually sat down and wrote my own lyrics and my own melodies. I still think it's a great record.
Yes, and still now it goes. I mean, it's like impossible sometimes to find out the vinyl, the record, because it's like a piece of history of music.
Yeah, it's a good record, and I tried to get them to do the production differently. But
someone
anyway,
from Italy is saying hi to you, Marco Moretti.
Hi, Marco. Thanks for joining. And again, I still really like the record, but they didn't really do too much with it. You know, they just kind of threw it out there and let it stick to the wall. And again, it's interesting that all of you are still interested in it. They re-released that, and it's selling like crazy.
There is Frank with us. Hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
He did it. He's here.
Oh shit, I meant to wear the shirt that you sent me, Frank. I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
No, he got the shirt.
Yeah, but I was gonna wear it. I forgot. No, you guys sent me that shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, the shirt from that the fan club of Metallica. Yeah.
Yes. I meant to wear it. Sorry, but thank you for that. I do wear it.
But before going to the present, I wanted to ask you, your apart Ronnie James Dio, your influence in music, where they came from?
Well, of course, I mean, I was late to Dio. I am from upstate New York. I was into because I grew up with it, I was into like the arena rock. But by that, I mean Boston, Fleetwood Mac, loved Elton John. And then one day, I still don't know whoever did it, somebody left me Houses of the Holy outside my mom's house by the mailbox. So it blew my mind. So then I started singing in church. But again, I was always singing the clean, strong things. And then when I came to San Francisco, I knew that I wanted to sing. I just didn't really know how or what to do. So I saw a Rude Girl. Back then, again, Ada, you don't know. But people used to put posters on telephone poles, like singer wanted. And I saw this Rude Girl thing. So when I went to audition for them,
and you did it.
I sang Heart's version of rock and roll. So they looked at me and they said, do you know who Bon Scott is? I said, yeah. They said, try to sing it like that. Well, I couldn't sing like that back then, but I can remember my voice going, yes. Like that's what I was meant to do. That was what my psyche wanted to do. So then they turned me on to Dio. That's when I met him. So literally we rehearsed probably for like a year, me practicing this stuff. And then it was so natural for my voice. I just didn't know where it was. And then of course I got into Ronnie. I mean, it's Dio, Tate, and Dickinson. Those are my people. I mean, come on.
Someone is asking you, what band would you freak out over if asked to guest to sing in?
Well, Sabbath, of course. I actually sent an audition tape to Sabbath 100 years ago, a cassette tape. We had the same lawyer when Ozzy left and they were looking for stuff. Yeah, Sabbath would be it for me. Oh my God, Tony Iommi, please give him my email. And I had that joke with my friend and my co-writer, Vinny Tex. I said, we have a free out, man. When Iommi calls you, see you later. So,
yes, that would be amazing seeing like Leather in Black Sabbath.
Oh God.
That would be like completely change of style.
That would be pretty cool. But probably Sabbath. And again, I'm old school. I mean, I love a lot of the new music that's out. Oh my God. I would love it if I would love to do something with Otep, that chick from Otep, Shemaya. I actually message her every day. Will you be on one of my songs? I mean, I would love to do something with her. I love all the new bands: Periphery, Killswitch Engaged. I mean, of course, I love Megadeth, Mustang Call Me. Yeah, but Sabbath would be the ultimate. Yeah.
Eric is asking you that if you were in Black Sabbath, the band would be Leather Sabbath or Black Leather.
I would probably have nothing to do with it, Eric. I'm sure it would be Black Sabbath with a new singer. My name probably wouldn't even come up. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. But moving back to the present, of course. Now we have a Leather Leone band, we can say, just so we know that you have amazing musician with you, so just give a little space also to them. Okay, so speaking about your musician, your actually partners in music, who they are, which they
Yes,
play.
well, again, this all happened through somebody getting in touch with David Chastain about touring Brazil, and he doesn't want to do anything. So it was passed along to me. So through this process, I won't bore you with all the years. I think my first tour down there was 14, and then I was down there again. I don't know, because of COVID, I've lost track of my life. I'm sorry, but I met these guys on the Rob Rock tour. We were using the same band. You know this story, Ada. We were using the same band except for Vinny. Rob had 2 guitar players, so every night I would open for him. It was a great tour, all through South America. And I looked at my promoter at the time and I said, these are my guys. These are who I want. And so we just started talking. You know, Vinny and I started talking. It's Vinny Tech's guitar. Right now it's Kiko shredding guitar. Thiago Velasquez.
Did you say just hi to them if they just will watch it later? Although I don't know.
Love you guys. Love you. I miss you so much. Can't wait to see you. And the drummer, I used Braulio, drumming for a while, but he's moved on. So I'm looking for a drummer.
He's
so
someone.
It just really worked. And then I came home after that tour, and Vinny just started sending me all this stuff. And it just worked, because, you know, it doesn't always work. And I'm not a prolific songwriter, so I was a little, let's see what happens. And I think one of the first songs that we wrote, I know Annabelle was right up there. And when I heard Vinny playing on Annabelle, I mean, it was over. I'm like, this is what we're doing. Because, you know, I love that drama stuff. I'm a drama queen. I should have thrown that in who I am. And it just worked. And it still works. It just really works. See, musicians in this country are very, very different. We're all jaded. And, oh, my God, we don't make enough money and blah, 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 blah. They just want to play music. They just want to freaking play. So it really works for me. They're all your age, so they have a lot of energy. But like I said, Vinny and I just really work musically. He's not even that much. He's not even that much into metal, so he brings this eclectic kind of thing to my melody ideas, which I fight with him all the time about. But so it just really worked, and it continues to work. We have like 7 or 8 songs written for another record, so I am so blessed.
With this new formation, this band, of course, came out Leather 2. So because before you spoke about Annabelle, but what else about this amazing album? That my favorite song is American Woman, of course. But
I know, you say that, yeah.
All the time I listen to the song. So how was the songwriting, the composing about?
Well, again, we did it this way. You know, they're down there, I'm up here. My little iPad. I mean, it was great. What they would do is, the guitar players, I had another guitar player I loved with Vinny at the time. They would send me ideas, pieces of music. The same thing with Justin. And I would kind of pick and choose and say, hey, can you do this? Blah, blah, blah. And especially with Vinny, he does things over and over. Now that I'm really writing with someone, it's like I know when he sends me something to leave it alone, because there's going to be seven different versions of it. It just really works. And
I know.
Sometimes the beauty of not being on a major label, you can do what you want.
Yes.
So
we spoke about these too.
Yeah, and then we sit on it. We go back and forth, and we'll sit on it for a while, you know, listen to it a few days later. So Vinny has really taught me a lot about that. He wants everything to breathe, you know? Yeah. So it's just such a pleasure to write with him. It's such a pleasure. I'm really happy.
You found a family, basically, more than a band.
Absolutely.
This is why that album works so well, and I think also the new one, because you're working on a new album.
I want to say this for anyone from my past who's watching this. This record is going to kick fucking ass, because I have a lot of doubt out there because of people that have gone. No, it's going to kick fucking ass. People are going to forget about too. Believe me, it's a great record. It's different. It's a great record.
Yeah, but I was going. This album will be released too soon, or it's going to a lot of work to do. We are going to wait
Yeah,
a
well,
lot.
who knows? Who knows? We want to get back to Poland to do it. Who knows? Can I
Ah,
get on a freaking plane?
you
I mean,
record in Poland?
we recorded the vocals in Poland,
Oh,
and again, the vocals were done in Brazil. The whole record was done in Rio, and then Vinny's got to see this. He'll die. And then we listened to the record, and honestly, I can remember listening to it and going, "Ah, it's not right." But whatever, we only have so much money. So one day I get a Skype from Vinny, and he's like, he calls me L. He's like, L, we got to do the vocals again. I was like, mother. But we were on the road, and then we just hopped on a plane to Poland. The Hertz brothers, I'm so blessed. Vinny knew them from his old black metal band, Unearthly.
yeah.
You know the band. And
Yeah.
they do all that. They do Hate, Invader, and Behemoth. They do all that heavy stuff. And the guys were like, yeah, the brothers. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce their names. The Hertz brothers. And they said, yeah, they wanted to do something with a little more melody. So in the middle of this tour, we got 4 or 5 days there, and I basically redid all the vocals except for one song, and I don't even remember what it was.
That's amazing.
I have to go back there. A big studio. So I don't know. I would say hopefully within the next year. It's about COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, I know about that. Of course, we people, I think, that knew from something that we are going to post it, but let's just announce publicly that we are working on a tour, guys.
Yes,
Me and Leather are working on a tour.
How I met you. How did I meet you? Did I meet you through Chastain? Did you get in touch with Chastain?
David, give me your contact, and all through David. Thanks to David.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty about Chastain. He doesn't want to tour anymore, but I've done so much stuff. He goes, oh, Leather Wheel, give it.
He just sends you everywhere.
Yeah. He always says, you do the touring, I'll sell the record. So that works.
And we are planning this from, I think it was for like before Christmas, if I remember well.
Because we plan to be out now, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be right now, but then these COVID things stop us. So we will just planning the COVID tour to 2021.
Yeah. So Ada has so anyway, we spoke together, and I think we have the same idea of what's happening. I just want to tour. So yes, we are working on something.
I want to make photos.
Yeah. But hopefully we're shooting for next year at this time, right? We're shooting for next spring, next summer.
Yes, I think it would be better for maybe May.
I have to tell you, I saw a bunch of bands that are, I think it's out in Asia somewhere. They're still doing shows in October, but I'm with you. I want to wait. I don't want to get any cancellations. I don't want.
Yes, because we have to go straight without letting the fan disappointed, and especially us disappointed.
I got to tell you, the last tour got canceled. We had something going on for the States, and it was too mind blowing for everybody. I can't do that again. Actually, the last two, because my management, whatever. So we need to go forward. Yeah, we need.
Of course, we will move.
At my level, it's hard. I'm not Metallica.
Yes, but of course we will move for Europe. Of course, we will try. We are going to try to move from Italy, just each country of Europe that want us. If you want us, just contact us.
Yeah.
And we have something ready, but we can say, I feel it.
No. It's too early to say anything, but this is what the plans are. Yeah.
So we are open to festival. It will be like in the spring, summer of 2021 for sure.
And hold on, look. As you talk to me, look what I got right underneath me. I'm ready.
What is this?
My passport.
You did.
I'm ready.
It's ready. Wait. We have to go together. We have to travel.
Woo! Yeah.
It's a sign of good luck.
I still have this because when I went to Paraguay, I think, or wherever, I had to get a yellow fever vaccine. Oh my God. Anyway, the point is, that's who Leather is too. Leather wants to live out of a suitcase. I live my life. I don't want any responsibility. I don't own a home. I own a car, but I just want to be able to put my life in this stocking and just go. So I've
Yes, I also own a car and a backpack. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I own a bag. Yeah.
Backpack, luggage,
Yeah.
whatever. Just wild and free. That's it. That's it.
So I guess also people, what would really help if you stay tuned to our pages, because the more people you have following you, it's easier to do tours. Ada's on Instagram and Facebook, leatherleone.com. You'll see everything about me and the guys and what to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
Dawn, Patsy Lane, Dawn. Someone called us Dawn. Why Dawn?
Thank you. So that always helps, yeah. And you can follow, Vinnytex has a store, vinnytex.com. It sells a lot of our stuff. I mean, listen, it's all on my leatherleone.com. But yes, tour.
Yes, we will do it. We will do it for sure. And before concluding and ending this conversation interview, I don't know, because I interview like 10 times, so this will be the 11th, the 14 times. And just if you have a message to leave to your fans, to
oh my god, yeah, it's always the same message. I thank all of you for having any interest in me. I've been around for 100 fucking years. You are so close to my heart. The way I do shows and people that are in their 20s are singing Voice of the Cult. It blows my mind. The way you embraced Level 2. I can't, thank you isn't even a good enough word. It's because of you that I can even do this. I'm so humbled. I mean, I wish I could hug and have dinner with all of you. You are so appreciated. And just thank you. And I'm going to keep putting out fucking music, man, to share it with you. We're family.
Of course. Of course. And
Love and Dio. What else is there?
Which song? The last question that comes to my mind. Which song do you suggest to your fans of you? I mean, about Shockwaves, Leather too.
Annabelle and Lost at Midnight, and of course, always Angel of Mercy. But the Angel of Mercy on Ruler of the Wasteland. I hope it's on Ruler of the Wasteland. I would tell you to go online and look at the live versions of Angel of Mercy with my present band. It's different. It's incredible. But yeah, Lost at Midnight.
Leather wants to know. We want to know the chorus. We want to hear you sing now, Angel of Mercy. So yeah, just to leave us with.
There's never been any reason or escape from the treason. You just think of a time far away. Now you have to come see me for the rest.
Yeah, of course. It was a preview. For see all the entire version, come to the live.
Yeah.
Come to the tour. Just contact us.
I mean, everybody bug Ada. There's places that you want us to go. PoisonedRock.
Contact me. Ada. I will be there, available.
You have 2 names on Facebook. Is that actually your last name? I can't say it.
No. My name is just Adam. That's it.
Oh, but on Facebook, there's a couple names.
Yes, because of some ancestor from Normandy. Yeah. And then another one is
just like me, Leather and Ada. That's all.
Yeah, it's simple as hell. Completely. Yeah. We will have a small badge, a small pass for.
Just Leather, just Ada. I like it. That's a name.
That's perfect. Sounds also perfect. Leather and Ada. Go away. We are going through.
LA. There you go.
LA.
But yeah, seriously. I mean, I goof around because I'm nuts, but this is so appreciated from me that, again, that when did I make my first record with Chastain? In '84. That anybody, God, that you guys are still with me. It's unbelievable. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Leather, for doing this new thing, because it was the first time for me and you was new. We did it. So see you soon to all of you guys from PoisonedRock for our next interview. And with Leather, we'll see you on our private conversation, and then we will keep you updated about the news. Bye, guys. Bye.
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 Bye, Ada. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.